Yeah. We are the last day of campaigning. आयज campaigning 5 म्हटल्यार almost end जातले लोकसभाचे. जेन्ना आमी इतले फाटले कांय दीस political analyst views, opinions घेता time and again we had spoken to one of the well-known advocate Cleofato Coutinho. कितें जातलें, कितें सिट्युएशन आशिल्लें आनी आयज लास्ट डे म्हटल्यार परते आनी एक पाट विचारपाक गेले आमी. सर थँक्यू. लास्ट डे आनी तुमकां आमी परते त्रास करपाक
No problem. No, it is always my pleasure.
आयज आमी तिसरे फावट
हय.
पॉलिटिकल
Yeah.
आयज 5 मिनटां काबार करता
हय.
सगळें वायंड अप केलें.
Yes.
कशें आसा
See, हांवें कितें केल्लें, when Pallavi started, she started with nobody in the campaign field, and she was far ahead. When captain came, after some time, according to me, captain took over. I said it was very close, but he is in the lead. Some time back, I said his lead has increased. Now I find that it is very close. Very close. I am unable to take a call. I am saying it is 50-50.
50-50.
It all depends upon how big the lead will be for captain in Salsette. It has to be 65,000 plus for him to win. But there is a problem. Problem means what? Somehow my feeling is captain and the Congress Party India Alliance has run out of resources. According to me, that's a big factor, which is a positive factor on the other side. The party is rich, the candidate is rich, and in the last lap, according to me, the India Alliance is falling short. That is why I am saying.
What do you mean to say resources? तूं कितें म्हणूंक सोदता?
असो रे त्या नाका रे. सी आमकां सगळ्यांक खबर आहा न्हू. निमाणे एक दोन दीस कितें जाता तें खबर आहा न्हू आमकां.
Vitamin factor.
See, let us not. We all know that in the last 2 days resources work.
Okay.
So I feel that they are falling short in the last lap. म्हाका दिसते प्रमाणे I am saying now it is very close. It is almost 50-50.
50-50.
And still one more day is left. That is tomorrow. Lots can change. When
But
it
it is not
50-50.
campaigning.
It is not campaigning. It is all closed doors. Now, what will happen tomorrow is closed doors. So, in closed doors, you can deal with groups, you can deal with your enemies, you can deal with people who are not with you, and it is where resources matter.
So it's an exciting factor.
It's an exciting factor on the last day. So, that is how
Which
I
are
feel.
the constituencies to be watched other than Salsette? Both the candidates.
See, I have always said that, or I earlier felt that Salsette would cancel out the hinterland, and I thought that Murmugaon would be the deciding factor. I still feel that we have to look out for Kurtorik, we have to look out for Nuve, we have to look out for Kortalim, because BJP has its MLAs, and I feel that they have been given targets. Particularly Alesh Sequeira, if he cannot bring down the lead to 5,000, then why should he be there? That could be the way they look at it. Of course, I have nothing to say this, but I feel that he has been given targets. Then I would say Margaon. Margaon, not because the India Alliance will have a lead, certainly BJP will have a lead, but how big is the lead? Is a question. I expect it to be in the range of 4,000 to 5,000, but it could go up depending upon how it works.
Okay.
But I can say one thing. It was captain and his candidature that has fired the India Alliance.
Because of that only, because
No, one factor,
captaincy.
one big factor that has fired the campaign of the India Alliance is the candidate factor.
Are you surprised by yourself that पहिले तुम्ही म्हणटाले 60-40 हें तें आहा, but now you are doing it. It's difficult for you also to guess what will
Oh, see, what happens is I somehow believe that there would be a sweep also in Nuve, Kortalim and Kudori. But at the same time, I don't know how much Reginald and Alesh will be in a position to pull it down. See, that is a big factor, because finally they are long time players. Reginald is supporting the BJP alliance. He has won as a independent. Alesh, of course, has won in the Congress party. He's a minister. Vaz is also supporting the BJP. So the state machinery is with them. They can give assurances. They can fulfill some assurances, though since they are in the government. And plus they have the resources.
So tell us about these factors. Like if you take Ponda,
Yeah.
Ketan Batikar, 2 दिसा पयलोच केदी येयलो. Now there. मागीर सावार्दे वॉस पयलो बालाजी गांवस येयलो. काल दीपक पावसकर.
Correct.
Tabelli.
Now,
So all that.
no, correct.
Easy
No,
to-
no,
can't go
correct.
anywhere.
Now, these are factors which today has made me keep the fight very close. I was telling you some time back that captain is in the lead
Yeah.
by taking these factors into account, because Pavaskar has a substantial
Correct.
support base in his constituency. Ketan Batikar also has a substantial following. I don't know how much he will be in a position to convert it for BJP, but he has. But look at it from another perspective. Churchill took a stand for Congress.
सकाळी आणि सांजचा मध्ये
Then
तिघा
he made
गेलो.
a flip flop. Now the flip flop by Churchill. How did it happen? See,
Question mark you are putting.
I'm putting a question mark. How did it happen? Arre, you are saying one thing in the
Secular.
morning, suddenly you are changing. Then look at from another angle. See, look at Nuve. Now this Babashan, Magir, Tugelo, to Pauslip and Everson, they are all together. Though officially Babashan is not there, his wife is the Sarpanch, but still they are working hard.
Babashan openly
Bonda.
campaigned.
Now Babashan openly Bonda, Pauslip Bonda, they have to show that they are the new stars. Kunkoli. See, Kunkoli, the leader of opposition comes from Kunkoli. He has to show that he has a lead and a substantial lead in Kunkoli. Now, if the leader of opposition cannot give a lead in Kunkoli, that means that he has not done his job. Because he is a sitting MLA from there.
Cape was.
No, Kepe, I feel that Alton has done enough, which I feel Kepe will give a lead one. But Kepe also, the amount of resources that get pumped is so huge that anything that can happen.
What about Kankon? Like Isidore openly.
Kankon, no. Kankon is like Margaon. Your BJP will have a lead. How big is the lead? We don't know. Isidore is publicly with BJP. I don't know whether his people are with BJP, because many of his close supporters are on the side of India Alliance. They are on the side of the Congress party. See, all these people, Isidore, Babashan, these people in Salset, and maybe even Ketan Batikar in Ponda, they all have their eye on the next assembly elections. So they may take public stands based upon whatever you call it, but they are all fine-tuning their strategy for the next assembly elections.
आणि एक इम्पॉर्टंट फॅक्टर आमी कॅम्पेनिंगान पळयला म्हणटा पळय तो सार्दी.
Yes.
तो भितर बसला तो भायर सरलो. आपण भितर रावलो. आय एम देर. इवन दो would it be also a factor?
See, these are Loksabha elections, and in Kurtorim proper, it is a fight between the India Alliance, Congress, and the BJP supported Pallavi Dempo. Now Dempo is supported by Regional. At least in Kurtorim, we know what happened last time when Sardin was not given the ticket. We know what happened and how much pull he had at that time. So I don't think it will matter much, but as a senior politician, as a person who has gone to parliament so many times, as a member of the state assembly of the Congress party, I don't think the stand he has taken will be liked by the people. And even if he has kept quiet then I don't think it would matter much. And if he is backing the other side, I don't think he is doing that, or I have no evidence to say that he is doing that. I don't think it would make any difference.
Okay, let us come to Mormugaon. Mormugaon Taluka as far as Mormugaon, Vasco, Daboli. Your take on that?
See, Daboli captain should do well. In Vasco and Mormugaon, I expect BJP to do well. But when I say do well, I am talking of them taking a lead. And how big is the lead is the issue. Because captain comes from
So
there.
question marks comes everywhere.
Everywhere. No, see here it is a question also because captain has been on the forefront of the anti-coal movement. And one more thing I must say that in Mormugaon and Salset, the big factors is the issue of our environment, the issue of conversions, the issue of the hillside flattening of our hills, the issue of finishing Goa, finishing the granary of Goa, and captain has been at the forefront. Though these are not assembly elections, though the parliament has hardly anything to do with these issues, I would say the people would be sending a message to the local government through these elections.
Another thing is that I would like to talk to अजूनही आरजीचा काय सांगणार आमचं?
Nah, my stand on RG.
Because there are
No,
standing.
correct. See, my stand on RG remains the same. I don't feel RG would do substantially well this time.
Okay.
I have said I may be wrong, but except in the Kurtorim belt, I don't expect RG to do well. These are Loksabha elections. People seem to have taken a position for the Congress party, for the India Alliance, for the BJP, against the Congress, against the Alliance, for Dempo, for Viriato. And in this bipolar contest, I don't think a third person has a place. See, if RG was seen as a winner, RG may be a factor to be factored in. But of late they talk about RG playing a role in Madkai Priol belt. Now, I don't know. In that belt, I don't think at least in this belt of the heartland of Salset, RG has a big factor.
Okay, now let us, we have spoken about every factor now. Now tell us, as a campaigners, whose management was better? As far as campaign, criticism, press conference.
BJP was well organized. They had two major meetings, one in Sanpal, one in Bapsa, one addressed by the Prime Minister, one addressed by the Home Minister. They held door-to-door meetings. They had number of meetings of their Panna Pramukhs, of their organization, booth committees, all that they have held. I doubt whether Congress has a management on the last day tomorrow. I mean, day after tomorrow. See, I don't know.
Booth management you are talking about.
See, at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, to find out who has voted, who has not voted. If somewhere somebody has voted or not, whether he is their person, he is from the other side. If he is from the other side, just keep quiet. If he is your person, bring him to the booth. Now all that has to be fine-tuned to the last minute. I think Congress party would also be lacking on the last day. But one more thing keep in mind, Congress party has not done a campaign. This campaign was run by the activists, by the people, and somehow once the candidate was given, it looked like people took over the campaign.
So people themselves have done.
Yes, people themselves have done the campaign. And see, when the gap is too wide, this booth management does not matter. Last day management does not matter. But when the gap is very narrow, last day matters. And that is what makes me think that the fight is very close.
Okay. Finally, and another issue is that then how do you see? You are still unable to predict.
Yes, yes. Today I am unable to predict.
Okay.
But the fight is on.
Fight is on. So finally, इतले दिसाचे इंटरव्यू झाले की तुमचा टाइम दिला म्हणून फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.
It is always pleasure talking to Kenzil.
Goan advocate Cleofato Coutinho, who in the last few days has given us a lot of views, updates, opinions on this Loksabha election, especially in South Goa. So finally, आम्ही पळयलो परवा voting असताना who has a better
Today
chance.
Kenzil came to my village.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.